introducing his opponent. From the 305, this is P.T.
Here we go, underway, IWA Biff in the Riff at Drink West Brewery in Penrith. Joining me on the microphone is none other than one of Australia's top wrestlers, Albie and Troska. Welcome aboard, Albie.
Hi, Ed. I'm so excited to be here tonight. I didn't know when I was asked to commentate an IWA show that I'd also get a free Pitbull concert.
You get it all in the IWA. Both men equally matched. Pitbull, 92 Ks. Dazza, 91 Ks. Both men lock up, collar and elbow fashion. Strength of Dazza coming to the fore. Dazza, country tough, Albie.
Dazza's had a year off wrestling, but the ring rust does not show. He is back better than ever, and he's ready to prove himself, I believe. He is a former champion in this company.
He certainly is. PT Bull swing and a miss with that chop, but a stinging chop by Dazza.
Oh, did you hear that? Woo! And he's trying again.
Oh, back chop! Dazza on fire here tonight at the Drink West Brewery in Penrith. It's been 9 years since IWA has been to Penrith. Oh, bell ringer across the ears. That'll discombobulate anybody.
Dazza doesn't look dazed though.
Has him up. For what looks to be a big body slam in centre ring. Great shoulder strength by Dazza.
Throwing chase to Hulk Hogan there.
Leg
He's the
drop.
Bogan Hogan.
He is too. Dazza Mania running wild at Drink West. Dazza moving in, scoops him up for what could be the Dunny-Do Death Driver. Escape by PT. Nice sunset flip attempt.
Oh my gosh!
Off come the pants. I don't know if we need to see that.
Who knew he was wearing tearaway pants? Pitbull has some tricks up his sleeves.
Oh, inverted atomic drop by PT Bull. Cinches in for a big vertical suplex.
Oh, and he's holding it. 1, 2, 3.
PT Bull earning the plaudits of the audience here tonight. Big left stomp to the chest by PT Bull. Follows it up with a southpaw left. And another big left right to the top of the head.
Who knew people had the time to train to be a wrestler in between all of his shows?
He's a versatile man.
Now, there hasn't been a pinfall yet this match. Have you noticed that, Ed?
Good call, very good call, Albie. PT up on the ropes. Big punch.
2,
Series of punches.
3. 6, 7.
Oh, escape by Dazza. Oh, Dazza turning the tables.
2, 3, 5, 6. Oh!
Rapid fire blows by Dazza in the corner. PT Bull looking dazed and confused. Whipped. Hangs onto the ropes. Plants a big boot right in the face. And a lovely leg lariat from behind. Dazza went face first into the canvas, Albie.
He looks dazed, grabbing for the rope. This might be it for Dazza.
It well could be. PT with a back elbow in the corner, follows it up. Oh, the big forearm jolt to the chest and then Zagiri to the back of the head. PT Bull telling the crowd that Dazza is done. Goes up. Oh, gets caught.
What's he going to do?
With a giant swing, Albie.
Oh my gosh!
Drops him in centre ring for a boomerang. Dazza
But
off
he's
the
got
ropes.
him.
Oh, look at that from Dunny Do with love. A clothesline from hell if ever I've seen one. Dazza has him up on his shoulders. Could be.
The Dunny Do driver!
That's
This
it.
could be it!
In for the cover. 1,
1, 2,
3.
3! Woo!
Here's your winner, the Heavyweight Dazza.
A year off from wrestling, he comes back better than ever. He is the greatest in the country for a reason.
I think the champions in IWA have to be very worried after that comeback by Dazza.
Poor Pitbull still has a concert to perform after this.
This is a singles match and it's for the IWA Trans-Tasman Championship. Introducing first. Introducing first, hailing from Conkers Hill in New South Wales, he is the IWA Trans-Tasman Champion, Cosmo Cooper! And now introducing his opponents. The challenger tonight weighs in at 120 kilograms. This is the fire painted red heathen. This is EC Brownie.
Referee Rachel, an absolute professional, as you can see. She's amazing at putting men in their place.
Here we go, match number 2, IWA Biff In The Riff. And it's a title match, the IWA Trans-Tasman title on the line. The challenger just having his way with the champion at the moment. Big EC Brownie, 6 foot 4 inches tall, 120 kilos of pure power. The fire-breathing red heathen. Once again, a huge flying deal by Brownie. The champion is taking a pummeling so far, Albie.
But Cosmo is still getting up. He is one of the toughest wrestlers I know. As someone who has wrestled with him and against him, he does not let anything get him down. And you know what? If he can't do anything, he's still got a massive smile on his face. One of the happiest wrestlers I've ever seen.
Too true. But the strength of Brownie coming to the fore with a huge back elbow.
He's used to wrestlers harassing him in the ring though. Somebody like EC Brownie shouldn't knock him down. He was harassed by North Shore when he was still a referee for IWA. And he still ended up on top as an IWA Trans-Tasman Champion.
That's right, Cosmo Cooper defeated Dan Archer for the IWA Trans-Tasman Championship on the 25th of October last year at St John's Park. He's made 6 successful defences of that title, but this has got to be his greatest challenge since winning the championship.
This isn't a true match for EC Brownie. I feel as if he's really taking it as just a chance to beat the piss out of someone like Cosmo Cooper.
Pay attention to this one, kids. It's all over.
Brownie with a halfway swap on Cooper, picks him up and escape by Cooper. Somersaults out of trouble. Big boot right to the head by Cosmo Cooper. Follows it up with a series of forearm jolts.
He tries to pick him up again, but he's still not successful. EC Brownie is only staggering with all the hits from Cosmo Cooper.
Oh, Brownie, no trouble at all. Slammed the champion centre ring, drops that elbow. EC Brownie moving in on Cosmo Cooper, whips him into the ropes, drops him with a big boot.
I don't think his mother ever told him not to play with his food.
EC Brownie, battle-tested Titan. It's won titles throughout New South Wales and Queensland. He's wrestled in Japan, he's wrestled in the USA, and it's his aim to beat Cosmo Cooper here tonight in Penrith for the IWA Trans-Tasman title. Moves in with a big forearm jolt. Just putting all his 120 Ks on the throat of Cosmo Cooper.
But this is where we see Cosmo's strength. He doesn't let anybody beat him down. He is still getting up and doing his best. You cannot wipe the smile off of his face.
Looks like EC Brownie is the one smiling at the moment, Albie. As he moves in, whips Cosmo back first into the turnbuckle. Brownie looking to get ahead of steam, to ram all that weight in the corner. But he runs into a back elbow by Cosmo Cooper, just as Albie said. A lot of fight yet in Cosmo Cooper. But they'll have to be after copping a big forearm jolt like that. Once again, Cosmo gets whipped into the corner. A big stinger splash by ECB.
But Cosmo collapses and misses the clothesline. This could be it.
Again, Cosmo tried to lift up his opponent. Just dropped and then copped a big knee right into the cheekbone.
This could be it for Cosmo. We might see a change in the championship.
Could well. Huge clothesline off the ropes by EC Brownie. Into the cover. Rolls into the opponent over. Count of 1, 2.
Cosmo kicks out at the last second.
2 count only.
He looks like he's firing up. Referee Rachel checks on him.
The fans here at IWA Biff In The Riff at Drink West Brewery in Penrith, solidly behind Cosmo Cooper. He's getting dragged to a vertical base by Brownie, who picks him up. Might be going to use him as a long dart. Dropped him chin first, but Cooper on the comeback trail, just ramming the big man face first into the top turnbuckle. And
a super kick!
Yeah, super kick it was from the apron. Neck snap over the top rope by Cosmo Cooper, a fighting champion if ever there was. Running clothesline by Cosmo off the ropes. Another clothesline. Can he get the big man off his feet? Ducks the clothesline. Oh, tried.
The Cosmo's showing fire. He's fighting back. He's beating him down. Could this be him taking down the big man?
He's doing a bloody good job so far. Off the ropes. Hits him with a spring forward stunner.
Amazing. That was absolutely beautiful, wasn't it?
Cosmo climbing to the very top rope. Could be a happy high-flying drop kick right to the chin.
But Brownie hasn't gone down. What is Cosmo going to have to do to get the big man on his back?
Great call, Albie. Oh, he picks him up.
He picks
has
him
him
up.
on his shoulders. The Cosmosis. Cosmosis instead of ring.
This could be it. But Cosmo's down. Brownie's beating him down too much. He can't even go for the pin.
Cosmo trying to drag himself over to the inert form of EC Brownie, but EC Brownie, showing great ring sense, has rolled out of the ring.
This is where you see Brownie's 16 years of experience come out. The wrestling in Japan, roll out of the ring. That is absolutely genius to avoid the pin.
Excellent observation. Oh, big chair shot!
Is that a DQ? Is that a DQ, ref? Brownie has been disqualified. The championship does not change hands. It does stay with Cosmo. And who would want a cheat of a champion anyway?
Indeed, the winner by disqualification, but still champion. Cosmo Cooper, who cops a big uranagi in centre ring from ECB.
Security's having to get involved. What is he going to do? Oh! Taking down the former middleweight champion of Newcastle Pro Wrestling is Security right there. Yeah, give him a big powerbomb. He deserves it.
Oh my God, what a powerbomb in centre ring.
Where's the rest of Security to get him out of the ring?
And remember, Brownie has been disqualified, the winner of the match, and still IWA Trans-Tasman Champion is Cosmo Cooper.
Now, I believe he was just completely offended that he couldn't squash Cosmo Cooper, couldn't beat him down, so he just had to take him out by whatever means necessary, and anybody else attached.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is set for one fall, and it is for the IWA Australian Heavyweight Championship. Please welcome back to the ring, Ref Rach. And please give a big round of applause to Drink West for letting us host IWA Biff In The Riff. We've sold it out tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and it couldn't be done without each and every one of you, so thank you, and thank you to Drink West. Now introducing first, the challenger.
Show Wrestling.
This is the acronym of North Shore Wrestling, Will Kiedis. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Will Kiedis, and here's what's making you here live at Drink West in Penrith. Let's address the elephant in the room. Will Kiedis, it's no secret. I grew up right here in Penrith. Right down the road. But you see, because I have half a brain, the smartest thing I ever did was leave Penrith and move to Sydney's North Shore. Now I live in into the most beautiful beaches in the world, and Penrith has Bondi Beach. Good job. Good job. Manly Beach? Bondi Beach. I don't know. And you see, it's been a big 7 days for the anchor man, Will Kiedis, because 7 days ago, I was wrestling for Ring of Honor at Kudos Bank. And life comes at you fast, ladies and gentlemen, because 7 days later, I'm wrestling at Drink West in Penrith. No, don't clap that. Don't clap that. But I'm here for a special reason, because tonight I have an IWA Heavyweight Championship opportunity. And if last Saturday was anything to go by, Will Kiedis and North Shore Wrestling are built for the big stage, are built for arenas. So say to me right now, drink me in, because sooner rather than later, I'm off to bigger and better things, but before I'm off to greener pastures, there's one thing I need to do, and that's become IWA Heavyweight Champion. And now, introducing his opponents. Weighing tonight at 101 kilograms. He hails from Blacktown in New South Wales. He is the IWA Australian Heavyweight Champion, the last party, Randal!
Who's the man?
Referee Rachel certainly has her hands full tonight here at IWA Biff In The Riff at Drink West in Penrith. Randal, the IWA Australian Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, putting the title on the line against Will Kiedis, representing North Shore Wrestling. Referee Rachel calls for the bell. Underway. IWA Australian Heavyweight Wrestling Championship on the line.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Ed, but this is the oldest championship in pro wrestling in Australia and was once held by Andre the Giant?
The first part was certainly accurate. I might have to dispute the second part.
If I say it, it's true, isn't it?
You are an honest young lady, I'll take your word for it. But for sure, the IWA Heavyweight title was established in 1998 and is the oldest continuously contested wrestling championship in Australia. Consequently, it is the most prestigious prize in Australian wrestling. As both men exchanging the big blows, Randal has Kiedis cornered. Big right hand by Randal. Randal cinching in, front face lock into a big suplex. Rolls into the cover, count of one now.
Only a one count on that one. Now, Randal has held this belt for 11 months so far. If he gets it tonight, he'll be able to tally it over into a full year.
Spot on. Randal whips Kiedis back first into the buckles. Follows through with a stinger splash off the ropes and a sick kick.
Kiedis is dazed after that one. Is he going to be able to continue the match?
He's looking dazed and confused. Randal could be setting up for the kamikaze cutter. Oh, blocked by Kiedis, who rolls out of the ring to try and regain his composure.
Brilliant expertise by Will Kiedis there to get out of the way, but Randal isn't taking it. He's dragging him back into the ring. He's ready for a fight.
Neck snap over the top rope by Kiedis on Randal. And a big clothesline. Just turns Randal inside out. In for the cover. One,
two. Kicked out on two. Kiedis doesn't seem phased though. He's got a plan. He's ready to do whatever it takes to get that championship.
Into the half guard, just running.
One, two. Still only two from Randal.
Kiedis backing Randal into the corner. Oh, wicked chop to the chest. Kiedis with a snapmare. Lining him up. Oh, big drop kick right to the back of the neck. And for the cover.
One, two.
Two count only, Albie.
Kiedis is going to have to bring out the big guns to be able to defeat the heavyweight champion.
Randal, trained by Ultimate Wrestling Alliance superstar Scarecrow and Chisholm, turned pro in 2010. Has a 5-year experience gap on Kiedis and just throws a big enziguri. Does Randal. Randal lines him up. No one at home. Good evasive skills by Kiedis. Oh! DDT out of the corner.
This could be it, Ed. One, two.
Again, just a count of two, Albie. What's it going to take for one of these wrestlers to hold their opponent down for a full count of three?
Now, these are two of some of the most well-accomplished wrestlers in IWA history. What it's going to take one of them down is going to have to be immense.
Incisive analysis here on the microphone by my co-commentator, Albie and Troska.
I believe Kiedis just tried to go for the mask. That could be what he needs to resort to. That is a dirty move from Will Kiedis right there. Completely disrespectful by Will Kiedis right there, going after the mask.
But Kiedis loves to hear the boos of the fans here at Penrith. He said he's turned his back on Penrith. He was born and raised here. Randal, a Blacktown boy through and through, but nice snap there by Kiedis. Kiedis into that short arm bar and shoulder lock. Referee Rach always in position, asking Randal, does he wish to submit? If Randal gives in, that will be the end of his reign as IWA Australian Heavyweight Wrestling Champion.
He's shaking his head, he's saying no, he's still got fight in him, the crowd's getting behind him. He's fighting up, he's ready.
Sell out here tonight at Drink West Brewery for IWA, Biff In The Riff. Kiedis whips his opponent back first into the buckles. Back elbow by Randal. Kiedis again tries, blocks the boot and fires a big right to the chin. Kiedis whips Randal again, but Randal out of the corner with a clothesline and a big boot to the face.
He's firing up, he's got some life in him, this could be it.
Uranage for a one, for a two.
Only a 2 count, but it was a very soft kick out. Will Kiedis this might be it for Will Kiedis. He might be throwing in the towel.
Yeah, that side effect had the 2 count, but could not hold Kiedis down for the fatal 3. Randal again goes for the kamikaze cutter, gets blocked. Kiedis might be trying to counter with an unprettier, but he gets thrown into the buckles. Oh, leaping knee strike. Again, trying for the unprettier. Nails it.
Shades of Chelsea Green right there.
Indeed, count of 1,
1, 2.
Woo, what a close call for the champion.
Only a 2 count. What is it going to take for one of these men to get on top?
Albie, and this is our 3rd match on the card, but this match could be a main event in any arena in Australia.
I completely agree, Ed.
Kiedis ducks under. Double clothesline. Both men
are
down.
out.
Referee Rach checking on both competitors. She's going to put a mandatory 10 count into effect. If neither wrestler beats the count of 10, we will have a draw. Randal would retain the IWA Australian Heavyweight title. We're up to 4.
Oh, there's movement from Randal. He might be able to get up in time. Kiedis remains down for the count. Kiedis is showing some life. The fight might not be over yet.
9. Both wrestlers to their feet.
Referee Rachel has stopped the count.
Oh, Kiedis with a big blow. A return punch by Randal. Slugfest in centre ring. Here at Drink West. Oh, wicked chop. And a return chop. Both men chopping the you-know-what out of each other. Randal getting on top, but a boot to the midsection by Kiedis, the challenger. Off the ropes. Into. Oh, he tried for a side effect. Kiedis in with a crippler crossface. The crippler crossface applied by Will Kiedis. This is a submission maneuver. Referee Rach in position asking Randal, does he wish to submit? If he quits, he is the next champ. Kiedis putting the torque into the crippler crossface.
But Randal's reaching out. He might still have life left in him. If he makes it to a rope, then we can break it and he will retain the championship. He's sliding his way to the ropes. He might be able to break it. He gets there.
Referee Rach breaking the hold.
Kiedis drags him back. He could be going for it again. A small package. One, two. Desperation move by Randal.
Oh, knee strike. Go to hell.
One, two.
How did Randal kick out of that, Albie?
Right at the last minute, he came to his senses and he kicked out. The belt is on the line. These men are bringing out their biggest moves and they still can't take each other down. The crowd loves Randal. Who doesn't? He's the man! People need to be remembered who's the man here. It's our king, the masked kamikaze Randal.
Kiedis tried for a shining wizard, it got evaded. Randal. Oh!
Sister Abigail!
Cinching in with the kamikaze clutch. Again, a submission maneuver, this time by Randal. Rachel, this time asking Kiedis, does he wish to submit? The kamikaze clutch has won the champion many a match. Kiedis is a long, long way from the sanctuary of the ring ropes.
But he reaches for the ropes and it's a break.
Clever rearguard action by Will Kiedis, the anchor man.
He's staying in the ropes to catch his breath. He must be stressed.
I think the pace of the contest is telling on both competitors. And it is a really hot day here in Penrith. It's got to be 30 degrees at the very least.
Oh, maybe 30 degrees feels like 45.
Randal with the suplex. Blocked by Kiedis. Kiedis trying to find his way out. Applies a suplex of his own. Both men jockeying for position. Kiedis. Oh, with a boot of Domingiri right to the face. Kiedis looking to slingshot back into the ring. Oh!
Cutter! This could be
Kamikaze cutter for a
one,
and a two, and a three.
Randal retains the championship! And that's our man, Randal!
What a great win by Randal! A great victory by the masked kamikaze Randal to retain the IWA Australian Heavyweight Wrestling Championship.
Tonight is a momentous occasion. This important night is my birthday. I'm gonna let that rotten old cowboy finish. And introducing his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, originally from Penrith, now residing in Penrith, please welcome back Cowboy Chris Abbott!
Heinous attack before the bell by Tin Foil. Titan, Ty Thayer. Oh, big fight back by Cowboy Chris Abbott.
Ty Thayer still wearing the birthday hat somehow.
Oh, this is his birthday.
Now I heard a rumour that Ty Thayer's birthday wish is to rename IWA to Illuminati Wrestling Australia.
That is his hope and ambition. Cradle for a one, for a two.
Kick out at 2.
Big boot to the midsection by Chris Abbott. Rams his opponent head first into the top turnbuckle. Chop by Abbott. And another wicked chop by the Cowboy. Knee into the midsection. Cowboy, Chris Abbott, rams Ty head first, follows up with a boot to the midsection. Rips him into the opposite buckle, follows up with a clothesline. Abbott looking for a quick win in his return to IWA here tonight. Biff In The Riff at Drink West Brewery in Penrith.
Now I do believe that Ty Thayer is actually on a bit of a losing streak here in IWA, so this might be an easy return for Chris Abbott tonight.
Once again, you're 100% correct, Albie.
I believe his last loss was to Daisy in Tamworth. And now I've never seen Daisy wrestle myself, but she's got great hair.
Count of one, count of two.
Kick out at 2. Now Ty Thayer is still getting up. He's not letting this ruin his birthday yet.
Cowboy cinching in, front face lock, picks up Thayer, tries for a vertical suplex, go behind into a waist lock by Thayer, and a waist lock by the Cowboy. Cowboy, low blow by Thayer while he was engaging the referee. Big clothesline by Ty Thayer.
It's never a good idea to get the ref offside. I don't know what Ty is thinking. 1, 2! Only a 2 count. A lot of Cowboy hats in the audience tonight. I think we know who might be the big fans here.
The crowd's as hot as the weather here tonight in Penrith. Oh, nice stinger splash in the corner. By the tinfoil Titan, Ty Thayer. Make that 2 in a row. Ty Thayer proudly representing Third Eye. Whips the Cowboy into the buckles. Cowboy with that big boot right to the face. Cowboy unleashing the right hands. The Thayer returns with a big body slam in centre ring. And a senton splash. Cowboy could be right for the picking.
1, 2! Still only. Do you think Ty knows the conspiracy theory as to why he's only getting a 2 count? Ty getting out of the ring now. What's the strategy here? Just to taunt some children to remind them it's his birthday?
I think you're spot on, Albie. Whatever he's doing, he hasn't won any fans here tonight at Penrith. Biff In The Riff at Drink West Brewery. But perched up on the second row. The stomp right to the jaw. Cowboy fighting back, punches to the midsection. And a knee. And a snap knee by Ty Thayer. Ty Thayer, highly outspoken individual, who always considers himself the smartest in the room, but he does possess sound.
Is that a weapon?
Wrestling could be fundamentals. I think it was a birthday popper.
Does that constitute a weapon? I don't know. Didn't really do any damage.
I'll have to look up the IWA ring rules. I've never seen a popper used in a wrestling match before.
Certainly a creative offense from Ty Thayer there.
Ty Thayer moving in on Cowboy Chris Abbott. Abbott again fighting back with those body blows and a knee. Whoop. Gets reversed. Ty Thayer with that big suplex. Could be a pinning possibility.
1, 2! Big kick out from Cowboy then. Birthday hat still on Ty Thayer's head. Could that be what's giving him an edge tonight?
It well could be. Ty Thayer cinching in with that rear chin lock. Putting all of his 96 kilos into the application of the hold, making Cowboy wear his weight.
He's trying to fight up. His eyes are shut though. Could this be it? Could this be a knockout by Ty Thayer?
Referees might have to stop the contest if Cowboy passes out.
He's fighting up. The crowd is behind them. He breaks out. He's fighting up.
Changing levels is the Cowboy. Upstairs, downstairs, but a double clothesline. Both referees down.
Will Rachel start the 10 count? She does. If both wrestlers stay down for the 10, the match is a draw and there is no winner.
And I'm sure neither wrestler would like that result.
Nope.
Both here pulling out all stops for a victory at Drink West Brewery in Penrith.
Ty Thayer is up. Cowboy is still using the ropes to get up. Could this be what Ty Thayer needs to get on top?
Both men exchanging forearm jolts. Those tough wrestlers swinging for the gates in centre ring. Cowboy appears to be getting the upper hand, and a right hand is a rake of the eyes by Ty Thayer.
A dirty cheat Ty Thayer is.
Big clothesline by the Cowboy, and a back elbow by Cowboy Chris Abbott. Boot. Side through neck breaker blocked by Thayer. Thayer out on the apron. Cowboy with what could be a draping DDT.
Is Ty Thayer alive? Someone check him.
Can the Cowboy capitalise? He's back to his feet.
He takes the shirt off.
Off comes the singlet. Could be the last rodeo for Ty Thayer.
Ty is stumbling
Cowboy
around the
tuning up
ring.
the band. Oh, he tried for a rough ride. He got caught in a spine buster. Ty Thayer possibly looking for a powerbomb. Great work by Thayer into the cover. 1, 2. Up comes the left shoulder of the Cowboy before the fatal 3 count.
That was
Close call
nearly
for the
it.
count.
Cowboy's not up yet. He might have used the last bit of his energy just to kick out of that. Ty's not giving up. It is his birthday after all.
Ty Thayer looking to move in with what could be an attempted choke slam. Picks up Cowboy. He breaks free. Boot to the midsection. Picks him up. Oh goodness, for the 8-second ride. But a counter by Ty Thayer with a sleeper hold. Looking to cut off the supply of the blood via the carotid artery to the brain, and that will induce unconsciousness. Ref H asking the Cowboy, does he wish to submit before he passes out?
This could be it. The arm is drooping. I believe the eyes are closed. Ref Rage keeping a close eye on him. He's fighting up. He's coming back to consciousness.
Up to a vertical base is Cowboy. Backs his opponent into the corner. But Ty brings it back to centre ring. As the body scissors, but gets dropped back first into the top turnbuckle by the Cowboy. Oh, Cowboy with a rough rider! The rough rider by Cowboy Chris Abbott.
Once again, shades of Chelsea Green. We love to see it here at IWA.
Cinching in for a saddleback, perhaps. Carrying him and saddleback in centre ring. Cowboy into the cover hook to the 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your winner of the contest. In his return to the IWA, Cowboy Chris Abbott.
What a great night for returns there. Dazza wins, Cowboy wins. The audience loves it here at Biff On The Riff. Birthday hat remains on for Ty Thayer. He didn't lose it the whole match.
Cowboy Chris Abbott celebrating his victory with the fans here at IWA Biff in the Riff at Drink West Brewery in Penrith.
Ty Thayer over in the corner. I believe he has a birthday cake. What is he going to do with it?
Well, it is his birthday. He deserves a birthday cake, surely. Even if he did buy it himself.
He's waiting for Cowboy Chris Abbott. Maybe he wants to cut the cake together.
I think Ty is going to share his birthday cake with the victor, Cowboy Chris Abbott.
A show of respect from Ty Thayer. Shook his hand, gave him a birthday cake. How nice of him.
Oh! What a way to celebrate your 21st birthday!
Straight to the face.
Please welcome back to the ring one more time, referee Rage.
One of the best in the biz. Absolutely deserves it.
Match set for one fall. Introducing first. Introducing the first team, currently in the ring, at a combined weight tonight of 199 kilos, respectively from the central coast of New South Wales and from Newcastle, New South Wales. This is Braxton Carter Deams, the exception. Introducing their opponents.
Manoush are handing out ice blocks. How thoughtful on this very hot day.
Get them to throw a few up here.
Oh, I'd love one, wouldn't ya?
What a tag team match we have on our hands two of the very best tag teams in all of Australia today. We have former Newcastle Pro Tag Team champions in the exception, Carter Deams and Ben Braxton, and we have probably the best up-and-coming young tag team in all of Australia today in Mana and Manoush.
Now I do believe Mana and Manoush have a good chance here because from memory, Ben Braxton and Carter Deams did not ever actually wrestle a match as tag team champions as they had to relinquish to Carter Deams, breaking his elbow in the match. Mana and Manoush, rock, paper, scissoring for who gets to start. I love to see it.
Looks like we're going to start proceedings with Marley Peleti and Carter Deams. Waiting the signal from Ref H. Both men ready, here we go. Underway, main event of the evening. Here at IWA, Biff In The Riff at Drink West Brewery in beautiful downtown Penrith.
The audience has clear favourites in this contest, don't they?
Yeah, the local lads, Mana and Manoush. Carter Deams squaring off with Marley Peleti, both wrestlers momentarily hooked up in a collar and elbow, but a quick wrist lock into a pronating wrist lock by Carter Deams. Carter Deams putting the pressure as that wrist lock pronated. Nip up, breakaway, single leg takedown by Marley Peleti. Peleti hits the ropes, jumps over his opponent. Nice leapfrog and a hip toss by Carter Deams, rolls through. Into.
Now Carter Deams has taken nearly 2 years away from wrestling, but prior to that he was the Newcastle Heavyweight Champion for over 1,000 days. So that experience he is bringing it tonight, and he is showing it to Mana and Manoush, putting them in their place.
Yeah, has that single wing lock with a chin lock. Great combination manoeuvre. Roll through, still maintaining wrist control with a big chop to the chest. And it looks like Marley Peleti has reversed that situation with the wrist lock. Escalera straight up the ladder to the top rope. Whoa, fancy footwork and a wrist drag. Nice commentary in the corner, otherwise known as a kick to the face. by young Marley Peleti, the Samoan stud.
Is he going for a Samoan spike? No, Carter gets out of it.
Good rear guard action by Carter Deams to tag his partner, who is the current Newcastle Pro Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Ben Braxton.
But has not held that belt for us since Carter Deams. He's only towing on 800 days.
Only. Still has another 200 to go.
Oh, wow.
Ben Braxton facing off against El Phoenician.
Nearly a head taller than him as well. El Phoenician has it cut out.
Very tall wrestler is Ben Braxton.
Ben Braxton doesn't know what to do. He's starstruck.
El Phoenician, what a mover. Oh, but a wrist lock applied. And a takedown. Ben Braxton just slammed that hand of El Phoenician into the mat. Standing on the left hand is Ben Braxton. And drops the knee.
If he breaks the hand, how will the audience get behind El Phoenician?
Braxton throws his opponent into the ropes. Nice leapfrog reversal and a single leg takedown though by Ben Braxton.
He's using
off
that.
the ropes, jumps over his opponent. Leapfrog! And a roll for a nice handstand and a beautiful drop kick. Ben Braxton, one of the most athletically gifted wrestlers in all of Australia today, and heading for a count of 2. Thank you for the toll.
Despite being 6'5" and about 120 kilos, he is the most agile wrestler in this ring at the moment.
He's amazing, totally amazing.
Completely defies the laws of gravity, that man. I do not know how he does it.
Well, he tried for a stomp. The got blocked by ELP. Big forearm smash. And a whip into the ropes. Up and over. Goes Phoenician and an arm drag. Lord tried for a head scissor takedown and got it.
El Phoenician still caught him, still got it and took him down.
Yeah, converted to an arm scissor. Both wrestlers off the ropes. Nice wheelbarrow takedown and a double stomp to the chest by El Phoenician. Tags in his partner, Marley Peleti. Assisted, Hex is a takedown. Headbutt, drop headbutt by Marley Peleti. Deems in, but a double hip toss by M&M.
Referee Rachel is trying to get control, but she can't. These wrestlers are doing whatever they feel like. Who cares about the tag rules?
Into the cover, hooks the leg. Peleti 1, 2.
Could that disrespect of the tag rules be what took Rachel that extra second to get down? They could have had it.
Yeah, great call by Albie and Troska. Nice short arm bar and shoulder lock applied by the Samoan stud.
This is a good strategy. If you take out the shoulder, he won't be able to flip around nearly as much.
Very good call. Wrist lock by Peleti. ELP with a double axe handle to the outstretched arm. He's just taunting Sweet Dreams Carter Deams. Nice spin kick and a forearm uppercut. Phoenician swing and a miss.
Ben Braxton got a tag to Carter Deams through the foot.
Yeah, rather unorthodox way to tag someone.
But I don't think El Phoenician knew there was a tag.
Oh, up and over. Partner and opponent. Oh, half and half suplex by Sweet Dreams Carter Deams. Oh, Showtime punch and a boot. What a combination. And a big drop. In for the cover.
1, 2.
Kick out by El Phoenician. He was in a lot of trouble then, Albie.
That was a weak kick out too. That might have been the last of his strength.
Carter Deams with a big stomp to El Phoenician. Deams tags in Braxton. Oh, big boot scrape by Carter Deams.
Taking him off the apron. If El Phoenician goes to tag out, there's nobody there to tag to.
And double thrust kicks.
Ooh, someone check if he's still alive.
In for the cover. Down one only. A nice save by Marley Peleti.
Referee Rachel now distracted, trying to get Marley Peleti out of the ring. That leaves El Phoenician open.
Ben Braxton has Phoenician in the compromising position. Into the pin 1 and 2. 2 count only, says our referee Rachel. Whip into the ropes. Kick up. Into a backbreaker across the knee by Ben Braxton. Just whips his opponent onto the mat. Hooks a leg 1, 2.
But he kicks out. He's fighting up. That back is in pain. He's going to be stiff tomorrow. Oh, gosh.
Ben Braxton whips El Phoenician back first into the turnbuckles. Tags in. Sweet dreams, Carter Deams. Deams with a snapmare on Phoenician. Body scissors applied.
Targeting the midsection. If you take that out, it's harder to crawl for the tag. They're smart.
Indeed.
They're wearing him down.
Oh, bridge momentarily. By Carter Deans still applying the pressure with that body scissors.
But El Phoenician is still reaching out for the tag. He's still got life left in him. Can he make it to Marley to be able to tag in?
He's got a long, long way to go, Albie.
Stomping the ground, trying to get feeling back into his feet.
Indeed. But a showdown bar and shoulder lock applied by Carter Dean. Punch to the midsection by Phoenician. Another punch to the midsection. Getting closer, edging closer. Changing levels, punch to the face. Nice twisting wrist lock and a whip. Oh, good forearm jolt into the face. And a boot by Phoenician. Can he make it over to tag the Samoan stud?
This might be his only chance to tag in, but he can't get up.
Back turning feet into Geary.
Ben Braxton tagged in.
Tag to Ben Braxton. Picks him up. Back elbow. Phoenician. Oh, that breaker. And a neck breaker. Combination. Braxton and Deans going to work. Showing us how they won the new Tag Team Championship a couple of years back. 2 count. Told out by Ref Rach. The Samoan stud trying to encourage his partner to get over and make the tag. But Ben Braxton standing in the way.
El Phoenician is weak, he's fading down. He's using the last of his strength, but it's not enough to go against Ben Braxton, who is near double his size.
Oh, spinning suplex into that neck breaker by Ben Braxton. Cover.
1, 2! Marley nearly came back in to save him, but his tag partner was able to kick out.
Braxton tags Deans. Carter Deans joined with Marley Peleti. Meanwhile, Braxton tying up El Phoenician in the rope. Phoenician breaking free. Chops, punches, more chops, more punches. Stating the obvious, he needs to get out of the opposition corner and tag his own partner. Oh, how close is he?
He's inches away from tagging in, but he can't make it.
Oh, huge enziguri by Carter Deans.
El Phoenician's out of it. He's crawled to the wrong corner.
Double Naga knocker by El Phoenician. Can he make the tag?
Using their own strength against them, into each other. Going for the move again, but it doesn't work this time. El Phoenician knows what to expect.
Sliced bread by El Phoenician on Carter Deams. The Brax cutting him off with the pass, whips him into the rope, picks him up for another back. Oh, DDT, somebody DDT, escape. Phoenician needs to crawl over and tag in the Samoan stud, Marley Peleti. This is his best chance.
Can he get up? He's pulled back. Surely he's got a slip disc by now.
Inching his way ever closer, almost doing a commando call.
He gets the tag!
Marley Peleti unleashing on both opponents.
He's got some payback to dole out after what they just did to El Phoenician.
Indeed he does, Albie.
And he is angry.
The Samoan stud evades Braxton, who collides with Deams.
What is he going for?
Up on the back of Braxton, punching Deams squarely in the face.
6-7. Oh, they cut it off.
Braxton with a snapmare on Peleti.
Going for the line. Oh,
Beautiful. Peleti kicks his way out of danger. Picks him up. Samoan drop. Can he make the cover? No. Braxton has rolled out under the bottom rope to the ring apron.
Marley's going back to his corner. Phoenician is not on the apron. He's not ready.
Grazing boot to the face. Deams in control. Samoan spike. Picks him up for a rock bottom.
Could this be it? He drags him to the center of the ring. 1, 2.
Deans saved by his partner Braxton. That's tag team 101 in anybody's business. Ben Braxton tagged back into the squared circle. Handful of hair. Peleti gets reversed. Into possibly a game changer. No, not escape. And a tag. Oh, sick kick!
But Marley is not legal. He tagged. Ben Braxton has taken out the wrong person. How does El Phoenician have anything left in him to give?
He's got to be spent. It's a hot, hot night in Penrith. Oh, big pump kick by El Phoenician, climbing up to the highlight dome of the wrestling ring.
Holding that back, it might give out on him.
Flying cross body press. Can he capitalise? El Phoenician with the crowd solidly behind him, but favouring his back.
He's in too much pain. He can't pin. He's going for Marley. He's on the ground. He can't get up. What is he going to do?
Oh, super kick by Deans. In for the cover. 1, 2. Just a count of 2. 2 counts only by our ref, Rach. Deans.
Carter is calling for the finish. This might be it.
Deans hanging up. Peleti in the corner. Big slap to the face by Marley Peleti. Peleti, what's he got in mind? Jumps up. Hooks in. Superplex. but the legal man is Phoenician. Phoenician on that top rope. Drops the elbow. In for the cover.
1, 2.
Oh!
Swanton by Ben Braxton. He breaks up the pin, saves his partner, but did he squash him in the process? He's checking on his partner. Carter Deams is crawling away. I can imagine he'd be in quite a bit of pain right now.
Braxton up and over onto the floor.
Carter Deams is still the legal man at the moment.
Double super kick by Eminem. And a pescado by the luchador, the Lebanese luchador. Oh!
He's got him up!
Could be setting up for a Samoan drop. And a drop kick combination. Down goes Deans.
Phoenician goes for the cover. He's the legal man. 1, 2, 3. And they're beating him!
The commissioners of the pain,
What a great victory by Mana and Manoush over the former Newcastle Pro Tag Team Champion in Braxton and Deams. And what a great night tonight, IWA Biff In The Riff here at Drink West Brewery in Penrith.
For Randal, he's looking at them.
Randal up here in the balcony